Hello, welcome to the Your Thought Consultancy. So, in the today's topic, we are going to discuss about very interesting and very important area of software testing, that is software development life cycle, and see the testing inside in all the phases, how we can carry testing throughout the SDLC from start to end. This is very important thing in the whole testing because we need to understand first the development life cycle phases and see how we can align our testing methods, techniques, all the activities from the testing in each phase. So we will go and start today's session. Here is the intro, and you can reach out to me using these gadgets anytime if you have any question in the comment section. So the SDLC, as I have already told you guys, that this is a very interesting and crucial and the critical thing in our development of in IT and in all the services project. So we need to see that all the projects go through these all phases, and then the one product will be shape up at the end. So it's contain five different phases, where we can see that how the things are going on and how different type of testing we can perform to make sure that the product is the product which is developing is up to the mark according to the quality. So we will go and discuss one by one each phase in terms of testing. So, in the first phase, as we have seen in the previous slide, that the requirement gathering and analysis phase is the first phase. So, being a tester, how and what we are doing in this phase, being a tester, we have to sit with the stakeholder and review the requirement from each and every prospect that which will help us to do testing in a better way in a coming way. Also, in the coming, you can say the phases, also, we need to identify all the risk at this time related to the non-functional aspect. And the one thing is very important, normally people are missing, and this will lead project to failure as well, that we focus only on the functional part of the requirement, but we are not considering the non-functional part. So we need to be more pro and intellectually participate to find out and identify non-functional aspect of the product as well according to the given requirement. So we can discuss these things with the stakeholders, and then find out the way and include all non-functional and functional aspect of requirement in our requirement gathering phase. So when we have started the project, so no one get the surprise that this is the hidden area of the requirement which we have missed in the requirement and analysis gathering and analysis phase. So being a tester, you need to keep eyes on each and every aspect, how we can test, what will be the risk, and what type of testing we need to adopt on this. So such all type of things you have to keep in your mind and sit with the stakeholder internally and externally to finalize the requirement. And the goal is to achieve the quality and prevent the bugs injection in the software. So in the design phase, normally we are dealing with the high level and the low level design, and also architect level thing. We need to see and discuss that how we can adopt and how we can efficiently do this project at the architect level. And in terms of design, we need to see the high level and the low level design, and then we will go and try to craft our different scenarios and estimation in this phase. And we will see that how and things will be go on when we have the, you can say, the project start. So design is a very important phase because also help us it's also help us to craft our estimation on the basis of high level and low level. So in the high level design, we do have markups most of the time. Maybe there is in any form like the sketch form, or maybe in the markup form, or maybe in the PSD file form. So you can see and craft your tentative estimate at the high level. And once we have get time to work, make a work breakdown structure like the at the low level design, then we will able to craft and map our estimates well. Because no in the low level design, we do have a very clear picture from the dev side as well, that how much time they need. So we can utilize any of the rule like the 20, 80, 30, 70, and 60, 40 rule to in which the higher end so most of the time for the dev, and the lower end most of the time it belongs to the QA. So in the implementation phase, that this phase is purely belong from the dev side, but in the what will be the help which the tester can provide in this phase? They can provide their test cases, their data sets to help them to the dev team to perform their unit test, and also see the feasibility for the automation, scripting, and need to see all these type of things in the in the implementation and the coding phase with the developers to make sure that the things we they are developing on the right track, and we try to eliminate and identify maximum bug at this stage. This will more helpful to the testing team to save time and work efficiently when product is in their hand as a for the testing. So the next phase is the testing phase, and that is a very important phase in the SDLC, where we are performing all these type of testing which we have already discussed in the previous session. And we can carry on all the activities like the defect prevention, defect reduction, and defect containment in the testing phase, and compile the reports at the end and share with the stakeholders using different tools, and also keeping we have to adopt and use all the techniques and method like the manual and the automation to perform and to cover the maximum of the requirement in testing, and make sure that the product is a quality and a quality contained product, and we have no you can say the bug which is potential to us. So then the deployment phases come, where normally we are deploying product on the production environment and hand it over to end user. So normally people if we talk about the testing prospect, so normally although we have done testing on already on QA and stage environment, our testing environment locally. So now normally companies are not allowed to do testing on their production environment, but it's if they have privileges, if you have privileges, so maybe we can run the smoke test just see the deployment is working fine or not on the production. So then go for the maintenance. In the maintenance phase, normally the testers perform the regression patch testing if we have find out any, and if we have get any feedback, so we have to incorporate that. So normally we are dealing with the regression patch testing, and we are seeking some non-performance non-functional area in the maintenance phase as well, to make sure that the product is working smoothly. So here I have sum up quickly for the main point and testing activity across all the phases we have discussed on the previous slides. I hope this table and the summary will help you to understand more easily, and you can make your notes to memorize these things, that what phase carry which type of testing and activity in it. As a tester, you need to know all these type of things when we are working on the software for the testing prospect. So for today, we have done with the software development life cycle in context of software testing. Some incoming session, we will try to cover the software development life cycle from each and every aspect, like the product point of view, from the development point of view, the design point of view, from the security point of view, and all other those area which we have not covered in this session. But till now, thanks. And if you have any question, so you can post your question and query in the comment section. Thank you. Take care.